formula is called gradient. Gradient. It is denoted with like this. Okay, we call it as del. We call it as del. This symbol is called del. So what is gradient? Okay, the gradient of a scalar function. What kind of function it is? Scalar function. Gradient to be applied on a scalar function. Phi. Phi means phi of x, y, z is defined as okay grade phi. Grade phi equal to del phi. Grade phi equal to del phi is defined like this. I dou phi by dou x plus j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z. This is the definition of the gradient. What kind of function it is? It is a scalar function. Okay, gradient to be applied only on a scalar function. So input is a scalar. Input is a scalar function. But what is the output? If you observe, what kind of output it is?
Vector.
Vector function. So input is a scalar function, output is a vector function. Okay, so it is transforming a set of scalar functions to vector functions. Okay, so you have phi, it is mapped to del phi. So this is a scalar, this is a vector, scalar function as well as vector function. Okay, now I can write in a simpler notation also. Instead of writing this longer expression every time, I can use sigma notation. Sigma can be applied on I as well as the derivative. Okay, on phi. Cyclic order is see I followed by j followed by k. Next dou phi by dou x, after x followed by y followed by z. Can you see that? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
you can use a sigma notation also to write down the gradient right definition. Okay, so it is transforming a set of scalar functions to vector functions. So this is the definition of the gradient. Now we'll see an example. We'll see an example of it. Okay, let us take an example. Okay, phi equal to, let us say, x square y z cube I bar. Sorry, x square I. It's a scalar function, right? X square y z cube minus 3x y square z plus 4x y 4x cube y z square. Let us say like this. Okay, the question may be asked to find grade phi or del phi. Okay, at the point 1 1 1. Let us say you may be asked to find out the gradient at a point 1 1 1. So how do we do this problem? First we shall find out the gradient at any point x, y, z. Later we'll substitute the point x equal to 1, y equal to 1 and z equal to 1. Okay. So what is the del phi? Del phi is I into dou phi by dou x plus j into dou phi by dou y plus k into dou phi by dou z. Okay. Now what is dou phi by dou x? What is partial derivative of phi with respect to x? X is there in three terms.
Z square.
2xy
2xyz.
Y z square.
z cube I'm differentiating with respect to x
Z cube.
minus 3y square z plus
Plus
12
12
x
x square y z square.
Z square.
Is it okay? So this is I bar plus j bar into dou phi by dou a, phi derivative with respect to y, x square
X square Z square
Z
minus
cube.
z cube
Z cube,
Z cube
minus 6 xy
x
z
y z
Y Z.
plus
plus 8x cube
8x cube
So
by z. I'm differentiating with respect to z. Am I right?
sir.
I'm differentiating with respect to y.
to
Correct.
Y, sir.
When I'm differentiating with respect to y,
Cube Z square. 4
it has to be 4x cube
Z square.
z square. 4x cube z square plus k into. Now I have to differentiate with respect to z. So 6 xy z square next minus 3xy square. Now z square with respect to z is plus 8x cube by z. 8x cube by z. Am I right?
Sir,
Sir, here
3x Y.
Sir, 3x
3x square Y Z square, sir.
Where here?
K
Uh,
K
3x square by
Y Z square. Z square.
is this clear now? It has to be 3, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to erase this. Right. So I'm differentiating. I have to find out dou phi by dou z. Phi derivative with respect to z. 3 z square. Okay. So 3x square y into z square minus 3x y square plus 8x cube by z. I think this is correct. Okay. Now at what point you want del phi at 1, 1. So simply substitute x equal to 1, y equal to 1 and z equal to 1. So this is I into 1, 1, 1. 2 minus 3 plus 12
3 plus 12
plus j into 1 minus 6 plus 4 plus k into 3 minus 3 plus 8.
8.
So what is del phi at 1, 1, 1? So 14 minus 3 is 11 I bar
11
minus
minus
G
1
minus j bar
1
minus j bar
plus 8k bar
plus 8k bar.
plus 8k bar. 11 I bar minus j bar plus 8k bar. Okay. So that is how we are going to find out the gradient. Okay. So gradient to be applied only on scalar function. Output of the gradient of a scalar function is a vector function. Vector function. And if you are substituting a particular point, you will get a vector. Okay. So in this session, we have seen some standard notations and formulas on vectors like this. Okay. And I said they are very much useful in coming discussion. Followed by we started 4th unit and I introduced a first concept called gradient. Okay. Which is to be applied in a scalar function. Gradient of a scalar function is a vector function. And we have seen an example of finding gradient of a scalar function. Okay. So I'm concluding this session with this. In tomorrow's class, I'm going to introduce some more operators which are very, very, very important.